So, hello guys, and I'm back for another live here. And before that, we're gonna mention our our dear Muslim and brothers here in Doha. Ramadan Kareem to all of you guys who are watching. How's your Ramadan today? So, but before we go to our topic for this afternoon, have a nice Friday. It's weekend Friday. We just wait for all of the followers to get online, and we're gonna give all of the news right here, right now, here on Qatar Social Media Live this Friday. So, are you hearing me, guys? Is it clear? Let me know on your comments down below. So, yeah, there is a increase or a large increase of numbers of coronavirus in Doha. So, we are back. I'm back for a podcast. So, we're back for our podcast this Friday. I know I've been quarantined for a few days, so I cannot go outside and to do some live. But now I'm doing the podcast in the comfort of my home, in my home quarantine. So good afternoon to all of you, and hope to fill on your comments right away. Hello to Lee who's watching. Hello and good afternoon. Are you hearing me clearly? I think there's some echo right there. Remove some echo right there. Okay. Are you hearing me? Great. Hello to Lee. Okay, great. So, yeah, our topic for today it's about the numbers. Yeah, the numbers has increased. This is the by far 761 newly cases in Doha, and that's a lot. So, what is my experience with this coronavirus for the past few days? I was in the quarantine for 4 days, and I will tell my story. So we'll just wait for people who are online, and most of them are actually on fasting. So maybe they have time to listen to our podcast today. And by the way, for those who are listening right now, hello to Bilmo Lee who's watching. Thank you for tuning in. And our topic for today is about the increase of new cases day by day. Hello, everyday increase that is from Hussein who's watching. Hi, hello, and good afternoon. Join our topic. It's nice to have a healthy community to share our thoughts about this increase in numbers. Hello to Mirel Lupak, and hello to Singh who's watching right now. And yeah, that is a larger number, the highest number so far from the day that we already posted. Most of those days are like 500, 600. Yesterday was 600 plus. um, but it turned now just this morning or just this afternoon, we have 761 newly cases, and that's a lot. So what's my thoughts about this? So yeah, so as you know, your Qatar social media has been had an experience for the past 4 days in the quarantine area, and I will gonna tell you, there's a lot of patients in the quarantine area, and I'm only talking about one quarantine area. We have a lot of quarantine area around Qatar, uh, but I was in Hassan Mubarak in industrial area, and I will tell you the story. So it was a it was a April that was in April 20th. I was confined in shortness of breathing, so they rushed me to the emergency at this Hassan Mubarak. But before you go to the Hassan Mubarak, okay, they will they will put you in screening. Yeah, they will put you in the tent one, tent two. They have like two tents right there. The tent one and the tent two. I'm talking about the zone. Okay, so the first the first impression is quite good. You know, they are organized. You know, they are have a lot of nurses right there. They have this big tent. Inside this tent, these are all of the workers who are there to do screening, to do some registration process, and after the registration, you will have your doctors with you to assess what's going on, what's happened. Hello to Manuf and hello to Joe who's watching, to Dulce Amor who's watching as well. Hello to Ashley and to Annalyn Ubuntu. Thank you. Okay, so join our discussion right now. Yeah, thank you for asking, Dulce. I'm okay. I'm here in my house. I'm here in my home as a home quarantine patient, so I cannot go outside. So I'm just following the rules, guys. Hello to Yasmin. Hi. Um, yeah. So I was there. They screened me, and they did ECG. They did an X-ray. They did the blood test, temperature, weight, vital statistic, BP, blood pressure, those sort of those tests. Okay. Then I had a room, you know, and they gave me a room. It's a tent room. It's like a scheme, I can tell it's a scheme. And also, okay, um, I noticed there's a lot of patients. Like all of the rooms are actually occupied. All of those tents are occupied. So there are at least, I can say, at least 20 or 30 persons are there in one tent, including me in the tent. So I was thinking that how, I mean, those patients are there positive or negative, or I don't know, but I find out that most of them are actually suspected to be a positive. So there's a high risk, you know. Hello to Mariam. Good Ramadan Mubarak. Uh, and yeah, going back to the story, then they did all these tests, and this is the first time, guys. This is the first time, and as you know, I'm frontliner, and I'm doing the swabbing every day in the industrial area. But the table turns now. So this is the time that they do the swabbing to me. So yes, they did the swab. This is the first time that I swab for the whole life of my entire life. So this is the first swabbing. It took me a while to have it, because I don't know the experience. I've been doing it for the whole 1.5 months right now in industrial area, but now it turns it's my turn to have swab. So they get a sample. So they took it to the lab. And by the way, this is a good thing to point out. When you did a swab, okay, when you did a swab or they swab you and get the test, you will wait for another at least minimum of 12 hours. Yes, that 12 hours, the long hours that I've been waiting in a whole life, right? So you get tested, you get to, you they take the swab, they put it in the lab, and you will wait for another 12 hours. Guess what? Just to get the report, guys. Yeah, whether you are positive or a negative patient. Yep. So you will be there. You'll be having your own room, and they will take care of you. You have your food, you have your medicines. Yeah. By the way, guys, medicines are actually for free. And also, you will wait there as long as the test lab has not been uh, updated or not been released. So when I was there, I noticed a lot of things. I noticed a lot of patients are you barely sleep. In some case, you cannot sleep at all. You have probably like maybe an hour sleep. That's it. Why? The reason why you cannot sleep is many person there are actually in like incubation, incubated. So they're having this oxygens with them, you know, and you hearing them, coughing. This is the bizarre thing to that camp is this patients are, it's not a normal cough. The normal cough you can, like you can hear like a several minutes before you cough again. But in this case, the cough is continuous. The coughing is continuous. It's never stop. So, and that's what keep me worry. How many person are here coughing every time? Like maybe like 5 person are coughing it. You know, and you cannot sleep in that environment, guys, in that workplace. So, and to make it worse, you will wait there for 12 hours just to get the result, and you will be with this guys. I mean, this patient, suspected patient, or probably they have it, and that keep me worried because I know that I probably not having COVID, you know, and having exposed with these patients, which is probably they have it because of their symptoms. They have fever, they have they have diarrhea, they have flu. So those are the very least symptoms that you will have before you have confirmed with coronavirus. So been waiting there for 12 hours. I slept and then I woke up around like 5 o'clock, and 5 o'clock I slept like maybe like a light sleep, a light sleep, and the moment I open my eyes, there are two nurses. The two nurses is waking me up actually in like 5 or 5:30, and they told me I need to take you into the hospital. Means the main hospital of Hassan Mubarak. Okay, so Hassan Mubarak is different from this tent. This tent are those screening or registration. So I said, why? Why you're taking me there? Because I know those are the positive patients are there. And true to it, um, they said your test comes negative. So I said, Alhamdulillah, thank God I'm negative. Thank God the first test is negative. So I cried. I literally cried that time. I really literally cried, and I called my wife, and then tell the result. And but the thing is, I must transfer to a hospital, which is most likely most of them are positive in the Hassan al Barik hospital in industrial area. So I come with this nurse. I follow the nurse. And we arrived in the hospital. It's just a few minutes walk from the tenth one to the Hassan al Barik. So the Hassan al Barik hospital is a they actually dedicated this hospital, I think, for a COVID case. And it turned out that I'm with someone in the private room. So we are two in the private room, guys. And the one that I with, okay, the patient that I'm with in one room turned to be negative. Yeah, it's also negative. They will not mix you there in one room. But however, that hospital, Hassan Malbarik, there's a lot of positive case. Not only those who are in neighboring doors, right? So, and I asked the nurses, "Are you having positive case here?" So they said, "Yes, we have, and we have a lot." you know, and they point out this room has this room has positive, this room has positive, that room has positive. So, yeah, going back to the story to make it short, um, we stay there, and I said, why are they keeping me? The result are negative. I mean, the result is negative. So uh, the nurse just mentioned, we'll probably swab you a second round. Yeah, that's the main thing. They need to swab you the second time in order for you to get out. So yeah, and true enough, they had it a second test. So we did a second swabbing at the next day, or the third day. The third day they swab it. So on the third day they swab it, and they took the sample, and that is a little bit worried, because I know some of the cases happened. You are negative in the first one, and they turn positive in the second one. So that's keep me worried as well. You know, not all not all cases. If you swab the first time, it will be negative, and and the second swab, I did a swab. Okay, they took the sample. Okay, and then they sent it to the lab. And the thing is, on the second swab, it took time, guys. It took time. Literally took like 2 days, 2 days more for them to release the result. So we keep on waiting. We keep on waiting. Like they said, it's only like 12 hours, because I know the first test took like around 12 hours. The second test took around almost 2 days and a half. So keep on waiting, keep on waiting, keep on waiting until they transferred us to a new room again. So they transferred us to a new room, which also a good room, but they said it's like a positive room, a negative room. I don't know what's the difference between negative room and the positive room. Maybe the vacuum on the room, or is it like the air will actually push into the room, or the negative will be suck the air from the room. I don't know why, But anyway, uh, so and that keeps me worried also, to waited for the second test to arrive, and I've been praying. The family are praying for me, and you guys also put on comments, a lot of comments from you guys. Wishing me well, wishing me a good health, wishing me that negative result will become. Uh, but that keeps on like 2.5 days. So I said, like, and the nurse, why it keeping too long? I mean, I'm calling my director, and calling my team leader. Why is taking too long? I don't want to I don't want to stay here anymore. You know why? Because we are surrounded by positive cases of coronavirus, and even though I'm a negative in the first test, I might be contaminated, or infected by those persons or patients in the hospital. So that me keep on worrying, and this is only the chance, and when I will have it. But if they're gonna keep it, if they're gonna keep me there for a long time, I think I'm gonna be infected. So that is my in the back of my head, that will be like, it turned out to be like that. But I just want to make sure that I will be going out, because my test is negative. So, and I waited the second day, or the third day actually. My team leader arrived, and he gave me the best news that I should have. The best news, the great news that I actually wanted for the past 2 days that I was there in the Hassan al Barak. So he told me that my second test, it's negative. So Alhamdulillah, thank God, the second test is again negative. So I can go home. You know. So yeah, true to it, we arrange everything. I get my medicine done. I have my clearance done. I have my sick leave with me. And to cut it short, you know, I move out, and that is the first time ever that I saw the sky. I saw outside environment because we are actually locked in like 3 days that I've been there in the hospital. Cannot see the sun. I'm out of the window. I'm inside the hospital, so I cannot see sunlight, nor even clouds, nor even people passing by. We are just locked down inside the room. That's it. So um, then I have my team leader with me, and then I'm really happy to get out from the hospital. And even though I'm still weak at that time, I still thank God that I'm out of COVID. But as my experience, guys, if you want to be safe, just stay home. Yeah, just stay home. I will just advise you guys to stay home, refrain going outside, apply the social distancing, wash your hands. That is the least that you can do. If you get infected or you get positive case, that's a hell over there. I'm gonna tell you, that's the hell over there. That's a torture place. Why? You get a coughing patient every day or every minute. You are hearing them like somebody is shouting. I did a record of that as well. Beside my room, there's a person like shouting. Maybe it's like in pain or something. I don't know. It's just different language that I cannot understand. And also, you see some of the person there are in the incubator. I mean, incubation. So they're having some oxygens, and they're you see them like really hard to breathe. I'm really really pity to them that they have this virus in their body that it, it's just they have it. They contaminate, or they get infected by someone. So putting yourself in my situation there, I don't like to be there as well, and to experience what I experienced. But COVID is a deadly virus, guys. You can you can die. You can die having this one. It depends on in your immunity, but most likely you will get ill. So uh, get it from me, guys, from your Qatar social media as experience. What it feels like when you get infected, or you get suspected, or you get tested, and they bring you to the quarantine area. And that is a hell of a ride. That is what I experienced for the past 4 days that I was there. Thank you for all the Hamad staff who are really, 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 really having a standard, cooperative, manageable. You can say the top class quality of quality service of Hamad Medical Corporation. Really salute you guys. I know I'm also a frontliner, but serving a frontliner like me, as a serving frontliner like us, serving other people, and having this high quality medical service in Qatar, amazing. So this is what I've been experiencing. Although you have a you had a good health provider in Doha, top probably top class in the world. And imagine you have like lunch, you have breakfast, you have lunch, you have dinner, you have medicine, you have a good facility, you have nurses who are really really top class. Um, you have also some medical doctors who will be attending you, and the the food was great. So but at the end of the day, I will make sure that people will exercise the social distancing, the wash your hands, and also follow the rules of Qatar. And that's how you can help the frontliner like us, and to reduce this number. You have like 761 right now, and it will be increased if we will not do a proper precaution, or if we are not following the rules of Qatar. Uh, and that is my shared moment, guys, for the past few days that I was there, and it's really a it's nice to experience as well to share you guys, and I hope you learn it from me. Follow the rules and also update on the current updates on our page, as well as the Ministry of Public Health, who are really into helping our country to fight with this coronavirus. And once and for all, we'll hope we will win this battle. Not now, but soon. But with your cooperation, guys, we will fight throughout, and we will be there for you. So that's it for this afternoon, and the topic is about the new uh, cases, which is 761. How we can reduce it? So we can reduce it by, as I said, social distancing and refraining going outside, and stay home, and always wash your hands, sanitize your hands, and also do something good. Google something which is beneficial for you, and time with your family, guys. So for those who are messaging us right now on our Facebook Live, thank you for your message. Hello to Agar, Mariam, Beliski, Yusuf, uh, Vanko, who's watching, to Tarek, Mohammed, Yasmin, Annalene, to Ashley, Joshua, Dulce, to Singh, to Mariel, to Hussein, to Lee, who's watching. Thank you guys for watching. You can comment right here. You can put some shout out to your friends right now if you are watching. Hello to Helen H, who's watching as well. You can type in right now if you want to. I can read it. No worries. I'm still at home and having a home quarantine. You can actually greet your friends and loved ones right here. And that's it. That is my story, guys. That is my story to share, and I hope you can get something from it. And I really appreciated your time on joining. Hello to Din. Good morning there, and stay safe. And stay safe also to everyone who's watching right now. And for more information about those numbers, uh, we have. I will just do a recap of what we have right now. So the numbers of people tested around Qatar, it's around today. It's 2,431 tests, and we have also the total number of tests conducted throughout this fight for corona. It's 75,888, and the newly cases for today, it's a high one, which is the highest so far. It's 761, and we are actually on our 8,525 cases right now. So we have positive cases for this. And the number of active cases in Qatar, the total number to date currently undergoing a treatment is 7,706. So imagine this 7,706 is in the quarantine area, or it's in the hospital. So we will be flooded with all of the cases. So how are you? Are home quarantine? Yep, I'm in home quarantine. Just only for a few days. Ramadan Kareem to all from Adim, and to Nadim. If you are negative, yep. So I'm negative because they told me, the supervisor told me that I will not go out in my house for 3 days. That's it. I'm just following the rules because I'm negative. Yeah, but just a precaution. You need to quarantine yourself. Robin, thanks for the updates from Robins, and to Peter. Where are those people coming from? So lots of them are actually from industrial area and some other places in Doha. So, Mariam, have a blessed Ramadan to all of the families, Andal family. So that is from Mariam who's watching. And good thing, guys, that we don't have additional fatalities so far. And but I would like to emphasize about the numbers of recovered cases. There's still a little bit, you know, less as I thought it should be. You know, having like 7,706 cases or number of currently ongoing treatment, and only 59 were going from out from those hospitals. So I hope we can increase it more. People are leaving the hospital. I would like to see that number going as the same as the positive case. So hello to Yandal Aquino. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak to all of brothers and Muslim Islam. Assalamu alaikum. Keep safe always, Mr. Frontliner. Shout out please from Patoy Tadel, who's watching right now. And you can actually do some shout out right now if you want to. So, again, I think that's the quick update for our topic for today for our podcast. So, I will say thank you and bye bye for now. And don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel called Color Social Media. And also, share and like and comment on our daily Facebook Live or blog like this. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Color Social Media. And for advertising purposes, you can call me at 666-52273. That is 666-52273. So again, thank you all to all frontliners out there like me. Hope you are safe and hope you are doing well. This is a shout out to all of the frontliners out there, and thank you for Hamad Hospital to took care of me for the past 4 days. And you know how much I paid? It's zero, guys. Zero. Nuh-uh. You know. So there's nothing to worry about. There's zero. No, you will not pay anything. So Ramadan Kareem to Khan and to Peter. Are they in quarantine centers or they are being picked up in the villas? So some, yeah, you are correct. Both of them are correct. They are in the quarantine areas. They are picked up from the villas as well. Can you do a random house to house check? Well, maybe the other team, but not our team in the industrial area. So Yandel, shout out to my sister in Kuwait, Josie Phoenix. My L, thank you. So who's watching? So again, Ramadan Kareem to all of you, and I look forward on seeing you both in soon on our Facebook Live. But for now, I'm not gonna do it. So thank you guys for watching. It's me again, your Qatar social media guy here in Doha. Ramadan Kareem to all of you, and hope you are doing well. Bye for now. See you on my next one. Peace.